This is the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast. Here is Stacey and Curtis.
Let's do this. This mic sock is very scratchy on my face.
Oh, you need to shave then.
No, it's the sock, not me.
Oh, okay.
Curtis.
Well,
happy episode 10 of 2026.
it's episode 10, but also the first episode of 2026, which
Yes.
is somehow our 10th episode as well,
Yeah.
right?
Is it?
It's our 10th episode of 2026, I
Yes,
guess. It's episode 10.
That's right. Yes.
It'll always...
Forever be.
I pray there's one person out there that enjoys this joke.
There is going to be. I wonder if she's listening. Tarina, if you're listening,
Tarina.
this is for you.
Yeah, and that's because Tarina's a 10 herself.
She is. She's a great person.
Yeah.
So we talking about like the new, it makes sense, right? It's the new year. A lot of people have been talking about like resolutions and how much of a dumpster fire, I don't know, the last 6 years have been.
The last 6 hours?
Because
everything.
The last 8 days. Because I just think, like, I was talking with Joel about it this morning where, you know, I remember people being like, oh, I just can't wait till 2025 is over. What a dumpster fire.
No,
we said the same thing in 24, in 23, in 22, during COVID, all the things. I feel like we are like the economy. It's just not going to get better. And I don't want to be a pessimist. I really don't.
It's hard.
But there are so many things happening, and not necessarily like, I didn't go through a ton of dumpster things in my life for me, but society, economy, politics, the world, and those weigh on you.
Oh, yeah. Everything is in the air right now. Everything is unknown.
Exactly.
Like, everything changes so quickly from day to day.
And that's why over this break, because usually when I do the show Monday to Friday, I write the news. So I'm always on all the outlets, checking things out, seeing what's going on. I'm always up to date. I see what's happening. It makes me sad, but I usually try to brush it off. Over my break, I did not go to any news websites.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic to just
I
get a
know.
little bit of a break from that. And I have a bit of a hard time with people who are so anti-New Year's. Not the celebrations for like New Year's Eve, whatever, that's overrated, whatever. But when people have like a really optimistic outlook for 2026.
You got to crush that.
And someone's like shitting on it. I'm like, hey, let them have it. If you take this moment as a fresh start and it gives you a better mindset, run with it. Take it, run with it. I don't want to quash your positive dreams because everybody needs a little bit of sunshine.
It feels good to come just like bursting out of the gate.
Yeah.
Positive and ready to go, throwing haymakers, even if it doesn't last.
Exactly.
That to me is the funny thing about New Year's resolutions, though, is that's the, like, they're expected to fail, I feel.
Well,
like
see,
New Year's, and not just like going to the gym, which obviously is the number one answer if this was a game show.
Yeah.
But just in general, it's like people are like, oh, this is my New Year's resolution. Hee hee. Like, okay, you've already had it in your mind that this is going to be like a 6-7 day thing.
Yeah. And see this, because I don't sit down and like write down what blah, blah, and pick one. Last year, I just said to myself, I'm going to drink more water.
Yeah.
And guess what? I succeeded.
Good for you. See?
I drank for sure. I've got that green thing. I drink for sure 1, possibly 2 of those things a day.
Yeah.
When I'm at work. On the weekends, maybe not so much. But I consciously made an effort to do that and drink more water, and I did. So I just feel like sometimes people go a bit crazy,
a bit lofty.
Yeah. And at the same time, maybe they're like, no, this is what I need. This is going to make, this year it's going to happen. I am going to go to the gym every day. And you just have to give it a try.
Yeah.
Even if it fails, whatever. You tried. You just keep floating, moving on.
I've never been a big resolution guy. I've never been a big New Year's Eve guy. It just never seemed to work out, even as a kid. I don't know how many New Year's Eves in like high school and just beyond, we'd be like in the car going from house party to house party.
Oh, yeah.
Or a cab when
the moment struck?
Yeah, we blew
man.
it. And funnily enough, the one year, Stacey, and I love telling this story, and I love when it comes up on Facebook memories, where I went all in, and I said, you know what, I'm going to come out tomorrow, the new year, swinging. This is going to be my year.
Yeah.
It's going to be nothing but positivity. I'm going to be that guy. And that was 2020. And my wife still likes me. She's like, you did this.
You
were responsible for this. The one time you like put your flagpole in the sand and we're like, this is going to be the best year ever. Curtis is going to shine. This is going to be nothing but positivity.
No, we're going to go through a worldwide pandemic.
Yeah.
That'll teach you.
10 weeks later. No, that was it.
And so did you do anything for New Year's Eve this year?
Well, Stacey, I hosted Dreams and
Oh, you
Rumors out at
did.
Dakota Dunes Casino.
That's right.
One
Sold
of
out
the
show.
greatest Fleetwood Mac cover bands of all time.
I heard it was a pretty good show.
It was a good show. I stayed for the first 2 or 3 songs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I have talked about this on air too, where I feel like New Year's Eve is one of those, everyone's like, "Ooh, what are your plans? Or what are your plans for the long weekend?" It's like, let's not build this up too much because ultimately it really doesn't matter what you do. And there's sometimes so much pressure put on it and you're like, whatever. And yeah, when you're younger, there's that FOMO, right? You want to be doing something because it's like that expectation there. I had my daughter this year and her and I went out we went and watched the SpongeBob movie.
Heck yeah.
Went out for dinner and then she's like, "Mom, I can't wait to stay up till midnight." And I was like, "Yes, honey, this will be great." And we at, I think, I don't know, 10:45, she's like, "Mom, should we color?" And I was like, sure. It was like, I was so tired. I just wanted to go to bed, but I also wanted to give her that excitement of, jumping into the new year. And I don't even know what time it was, 11:25. She comes on the couch. She's like, "Mom, I'm cold. Can I get a blanket?" And I was like, absolutely. I could have turned things around and been like, "Okay, let's go have a snack and put on the ball drop and let's get ready. We've got half an hour." But I was so selfish because I just wanted her to fall asleep on me. And I went and got that blanket and we cuddled and she was out in like 20 seconds. And I just stared at her for half an hour until the New Year's struck.
Oh, Stacey.
I don't want to get all gushy and mushy, but I've been...
I don't need this morning. It's already been an emotional morning.
I'm sorry, but I've been having this, like, watching her sleep lately of just that quiet peacefulness of her face, because I don't really watch her sleep that often.
It's slipping.
It is. And I've been
through
taking
your fingers.
pictures of her while she's sleeping, because that sounds creepy too.
No, you
But
gotta be done.
That is how I rang in the new year, was cuddling on the couch with her asleep. And then, bless her heart, I carried her to bed, did the whole thing, and she woke up in the morning and she's like, "Mom, did I make it?" I was like, "Just about, honey. And so she wasn't upset or anything.
Yeah.
But she didn't make the New Year's celebration. But she was fine. I was fine. It was totally fine.
That's wonderful.
Because I have also had some pretty amazing, epic New Year's Eves in the past. And that's what I like, is I've had a balance, right?
That's good.
I got to taste it all. I got a little bit of party, got a little bit at home. I've traveled on New Year's Eve before. It's been great.
I wouldn't say always, but in the past, I have been that guy when somebody cancels at the last minute. They frantically call me in the afternoon, say, "Oh, we need a host or an MC for this thing tonight. Our guy fell ill. I know it's super last minute and you'll have to cancel plans, so we're offering X amount of money." And I do the, let me
check my schedule.
Let me check if I can get out of my thing. And then I put my hand over the receiver and go, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
And go, people are going to be heartbroken if I cancel. Yeah.
I can make it work.
Yeah.
And you're the hero.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I command a high price, Stacey.
You're worth it, Curtis. You are absolutely
the craziest
worth it.
thing out at Dakota Dunes Casino, okay? So many of my younger friends, like, just threw in the towel. They're like, "We're going to put on our PJs, make some popcorn, and watch Stranger Things."
Yep.
I would say 75% of the people I know that are, like, under 30 didn't even go out.
Really?
They were like, "No."
But that's what we are right now.
And Dakota Dunes sold out. I was the youngest person there.
Wow.
It was a whole room of probably 50 plus. And the energy there and just talking to the people as they were coming in before the show.
Yeah.
They're like, "You know what? They apparently didn't adjust the shuttles. The last shuttle leaves at 12.
Oh, no.
But they couldn't have cared less.
Aw.
These people that are like half an hour out of town, like, "We'll figure it out."
Yeah.
And I was like getting anxiety listening to them. Like, "You guys,
How are you going to get
like
out?
a cab? You know how much a cab and the time? Like, you're going to be here till 4 a.m. And they were like, "Fleetwood Mac.
That is
Let's
so
go."
fun.
It really put me in my place.
Yeah. Well, and there's something about, I've been, because we used to do rider parties at Dakota Dunes, and there's something about the casino,
Yeah.
about going out to the dunes, taking the shuttle, having a good time. It puts you in an immediate mindset of like, let's just have a great time. And a New Year's night at the casino would be amazing. That's so cool.
It was a good show too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had, did you have the whole break off?
I did. This was
Yeah.
the first time I think ever I
you
took
serious?
those 2 weeks off over Christmas. Yeah.
Good for you. I have had, because I've been in radio for a very long time, and even some of the other jobs that I had in between my little stint there, every place I've been or worked closes down in essence because it's just so slow in radio, that sort of thing. And so I have had from Christmas Eve until whatever day kids go back off for like probably the last 10, 11 years. So I'm so used to it that it's just like my summer holidays almost.
That's nice.
On Christmas Eve, my God, I was buzzing because I was just like, here we go. Close the laptop, close the computer, whatever. And you're like, see you next year, literally.
Yep.
And I got to the point, like when I came back on the 5th year, I was like, I feel like I've been gone for a very long time. It was almost hard to get. And you do, but you get back into the swing of things. But as a first timer, how was that? Because like that's a stretch. What was it? 12 days? I think it was 12.
It was a big year for the family though too, because as I have talked about every single time, we lost our childhood
Family
home.
Don't say lost. That
No, we
sounds like it
lost.
was like burnt down or something.
No, it might as well have been. So it was my first year hosting, and I wasn't stressed about it, but there was going to be a
new.
sadness, right? Mm-hmm. My daughter was very sad because we had in my parents' house, and I mean from when I was a childhood, amazing fireplace mantle downstairs where the stockings
that's
hung.
epic. Yeah.
And I was surprisingly, like, you know how like sentimental and nostalgic I am.
Stop.
I was actually surprisingly okay with the house because my parents are getting very old.
Yeah.
And I didn't like them having to keep up this house. So
Yeah.
Moving them out wasn't as sad as I thought until I was the last person in the house and I did like a sweep.
Oh God.
And then,
I've been there.
And then I noticed we had left the tacks that held our stockings in the mantle. And one by one, I pulled out the tacks, and I didn't think I was going to recover.
Oh,
that was what broke me. I know. So what I did, Stacey, I don't know if I told you this.
Did you put them back on your mantle?
Well, we have an okay mantle upstairs.
Yeah.
But what I did was I spent the fall. I went to Home Depot and I recreated the mantle.
Shut the
in
front
my
door.
basement, and I surprised my family Christmas morning. We came downstairs. We had that frickin' 80s tree. I had it set up in my basement beside a replica
I am
of their
speechless.
basement. I found brick wallpaper. And I like pinned it up behind it and on it, and I made this 3-dimensional fireplace with a screen showing a fire.
Holy crap,
And
man.
our stockings were as they were.
With the same tacks.
Yes. I don't know if anybody cared about the same tacks, but it was the same tacks.
Oh, the tacks were the icing on the cake.
And I feel very good because I knocked that out of the park, and so we have that. And however different our family looks next year, you never know. People are old.
Oh, yeah. But you made this special.
Yeah.
Like, way to set the bar. My God. That's insane. And so cool.
Yes.
And were your parents impressed?
They were impressed.
Okay. See, that's all that matters.
See, and then, of course, like, I did this, and it was one of those where, well, then my niece was going to work Christmas. And so everyone was like, well, can we just come over Boxing Day? And I was like, no, we're coming over Christmas morning, you guys. Like, she doesn't work till 1.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I have to do a lap of the city and pick everybody up. We're coming to my house Christmas morning, and we're coming downstairs. And then in November, my mom fell and broke her hip.
Oh, no.
And she like just started doing stairs again, like December 20th. And she's like, I don't know if I can get. I'm like, I'm going to
carry you.
I will put you in a sleeping bag and lower you down the stairs with a rope if I have to. And she was like, okay, geez. Like,
what's the big deal?
Yeah, we can't celebrate upstairs.
Oh, man. That is incredibly
We all made it.
cool.
Yeah. So I'm very proud of that I got that moment.
You should be.
Because instead of it being a sad Christmas like we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I stepped up.
And that's the thing is like you put so much importance on the memories of what was or what has happened. Like I remember the first time my grandma waved the white flag and she's like, I can't make a dinner this is too much.
Yeah.
And as a selfish younger person, you're like, what? You can't feed 38 people in your house? What's wrong with you?
You're sitting on the couch, Grandma!
I was never like that, but just the sadness of like certain traditions not being around anymore. You do get sad about them. And when somebody in your life or your family takes the time to grab back onto something, whether it's that or a meal or music or whatever, that's the kind of stuff that makes my whole like faith in humanity. We are still good humans.
When
stay alive.
when the grandkids came, every Christmas before we open stockings, we get a picture of them sitting on the mantle underneath, like, or sitting on like the whatever it's called in front of the fireplace.
Hearth.
The hearth.
Yeah.
That's what it is? Mm-hmm. It's not the hearth. Okay.
The hearth is the bottom part
The
you
bottom
sit
part
on.
you sit on? Okay.
The mantle's the top part.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have watched Cricket on the Hearth, and he seems to live atop.
Oh.
Stacey.
Let's Google it, Curtis.
Okay.
You keep talking about your
amazing.
amazing...
And let's see if it wasn't Rankin
What
Bass.
is
Let's see if that
hearth of
that
a fireplace?
old-timey Christmas cartoon got it wrong.
A fireplace hearth is the non-combustible floor area in and around a fireplace made of materials like brick, stone, or tile that protects the home from sparks, embers. Also, it's not even where you would sit. Well, I don't know. It makes it sound like it's the floor.
Okay.
It can serve as a decorative base for the fireplace unit. Often includes an extension that projects into the room, creating a safety barrier, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
It's not the top. Your mouse that you're talking about is wrong.
One Christmas morning, you may look into your stocking.
That's Christmas on the Hearth.
Nice.
I was kind of hoping it would start at the chorus, and then we wouldn't have to sit and stare at each other for
I think the hearth,
a minute.
You can have different kinds of hearths,
Okay.
I think is what it is. You can have the ones where the fire base is like directly out onto the floor, or you can have a ledge where you can sit and take family pictures on.
Yes.
Amazing.
So to complete that story,
Yeah.
we got to take that picture because that was one of the sad things where, like, the picture last year, we took the picture Christmas morning and we didn't realize it was the last one.
Yeah.
And so that was a little heavy for the family and the kids. And it looks pretty close this year. We did it. It's pretty
I
pretty
will
close.
ask to see the picture
Yes.
once we're done. I just have a very random fireplace story. My family moved into Lawson Heights for grade 7. So I started grade 7 in Lawson Heights, which would have been like 1989, I think, something like that. And the house that my parents bought had a fireplace in it, which was mind-blowing. We had never owned a home with a fireplace. And any house you did go to with a fireplace was like, whoa.
Whoa. Go back to Alberta, Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah, exactly. And so we were so pumped. I remember we had this one night where it was like we got takeout and we ordered movies, rented movies,
Sure,
whatever
maybe
you want to call
both.
it. And Dad's like, and I'm going to light a fire. And so that was super exciting. And I don't know what happened. My dad is a very skilled man in all forms of things, but something happened with the flu and it just smoked out the house.
Smoked out the house. It's a 50-50. We had a
Yeah.
fireplace. The fireplace I talked about growing up, it was 50-50 if it would smoke out the house or not.
Yeah. And so he felt terrible and he was mad because he's like, I should know how to do this.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work? And so honestly, it was like that was the day the fireplace died. We never lit another fire. And Dad always said that it was so drafty. So he ended up, and this was like a nice stone one as well. It had brick. You can sit on the ledge.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful
hearth?
fireplace on the hearth. And he made this styrofoam insert and blocked it off.
Yeah.
And it was covered for, I kid you not, 22 years with this styrofoam insert. And he put wood over front on the front of it so it didn't look like styrofoam. But we never used that fireplace. And they just went and put in a gas one. And now we have like a gas fireplace. But it was just so funny that here we had this amazing, beautiful fireplace that we could have taken pictures at. But no, we had this chunk of styrofoam shoved in it for 20 years.
Fireplaces are like the indoor hot tub.
It is. It's a lot of work.
It's so fun to think about, but it doesn't. It rarely translates into as much fun as you think it's going to be.
Well, and I think you have to have a confidence with it too, right?
Yeah.
Of just going in and be like, no, I know what I'm doing,
Yep.
got my techniques, or maybe have it serviced, on a regular basis so it is working properly.
When I was really little, that was Saturday night. We would light the fire down there. We would roast wieners over the fire.
Okay.
And then I would curl up in my chair and my dad would watch Hockey Night in Canada as the fire died.
You need to stop talking today because you have just too much nostalgia.
And then we hit that wall. One day we hosted this, I was really young, but I remember we hosted like my dad's side over there and he tried to light the fire and it just smoked out the house and he was so mad. And that was it.
Yeah.
He stuffed styrofoam up in that bitch and that was it as well.
Yeah.
That was the last time it ever ran.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Anyway, fireplaces.
And dads losing their minds.
And dads
I do
losing their
remember
minds.
he like did his research, and he would light a piece of paper and he'd lay on his back and he'd
Hold
hold
it
it up
up.
there to warm up the
Make
chimney.
sure it was
and it was
good.
still 50-50. I don't know if it was the wood or I don't know. Some days it was like just like that, and you'd go outside and it was all coming out the chimney and it was
Yeah.
warm and fun in the basement, and then the next week it would just fire alarms going off.
Yeah, and that's never good because
Black
then the whole
smoke.
house smells like smoke for so long.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, now that we're here in 2026, do we have any plans for this podcast for this year?
We're gonna. I just want to hit episode 10.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think we just keep going. When is our 1 year anniversary? Like March?
Oh, that's a very good question.
It's coming up.
I don't
We've
even
hammered a
know.
lot of these out.
We've had so many episode 10s.
And I know, I don't know if people want to know how the sausage is made, but I have been dragging my heels going back and listening to episodes and pulling clips that can be used as promotion.
Oh yeah, I know.
However, as of today, I have now signed on for like a half an hour drive every morning, and I was like, that is exactly what I'm going to do on the way home.
Oh, okay.
After I drop my daughter off, I'm going to listen to our podcast
And grab those
library
clips.
and grab those clips when we were extra hilarious. Because if I grab the clips where we're just normally hilarious, Stacey,
That's not good enough.
We're gonna have so many.
Our first podcast, our intro was on May 13th.
Oh crap! That was
And our
later than I thought.
Episode 1 was May 16th.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took a while for us to get this podcast off the ground.
Well, our agents had to get involved
Yeah, it was
and line
messy.
up time,
It was messy.
negotiate.
It's not as easy as you think, because I have to say, because I do the daily podcast of the show,
Yes.
compile the clips and everything.
Which is way better.
Hey, let's not get carried away. But I was like, yeah, easy peasy, bing, bing, boom, off you go. And I didn't realize how much work was involved in, like, on the back end of getting
This up.
that up.
Yeah.
Like, I record this through Adobe and we add it up onto a program and it just populates all over Spotify, Apple Music, whatever.
You go in and add Foley after. Like, here we are. Yeah, and then we went downstairs.
Oh yeah, I'm chopping cabbages and making salads.
Oh!
What's that?
I don't know. That's my alarm.
It's like, is that Chewbacca? No.
Okay.
Oh my God, please don't. That creeps me out so much.
Get us out of here, Chewie. You're not a Chewbacca fan?
I know, I love Chewbacca, but I don't love that people can make his sound. Because I thought it was like,
I can take or leave Star Wars, and I know that makes everybody mad. But
that's a topic for another day.
we should do Star
We
Wars.
should do
one.
Star
That would be
Wars
great.
versus Star Trek. I don't know. Is that even?
Being meh about Star Wars at our age is. I'm
I
surprised
just-
it hasn't got me beat up yet.
I just watched all of them like within the last 5 years. I
What do you
think.
mean all of them? Like 9? Is there 9?
No, the OGs. I should
the
say.
3. So 1, 2, and 3, or 4, 5, and 6. As
See,
people
I
will.
don't know.
Okay, good. I saw the original 3, and that was pretty good. And
Yeah.
that was where it ended. They're in that little pocket with like Short Circuit and
But you still-
Weekend at Bernie's.
You still haven't. Have you watched any Indiana Jones movies yet?
No. I've seen so many clips that I feel like I've seen them.
Dude, you can't. No, you
No,
haven't seen an hour and 20 minutes of clips of every part of that movie. We need to make a list of like a movie I need to watch for you and you need to watch for me.
Okay.
What should it be?
Turn into a movie review podcast.
Hey, we could every once in a while. A movie from the 80s. Oh my God. Okay, well, let's get a list going.
That'll be our New Year's resolution, is to watch more movies.
Okay,
I
I'm
like
down
it.
with that.
Yeah, that's a good New Year's resolution.
And it has to be one that like we've obviously never seen before. And it's nuts because you have not seen a lot of big movies.
I have not seen a lot of big
which
movies.
still blows my mind.
I've seen a lot of bad B movies.
I'm not the kind of person who sees a lot of movies, but the fact that I've seen some more than you have is like nuts to me.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get you watching and then we'll chat about them and because I have a lot of, I think, Indiana Jones was one of those movies for me. First of all, Harrison Ford, come on.
Okay.
Like he is the epitome of masculinity and just handsomeness and a little bit of a dick in there as well, as in like he's not very nice. I should clarify.
Thank
Wow.
you. That's yeah, no, we'll keep
Stacey.
going.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. And it was always one of those where you would like turn on the TV and it was on.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yes, I'll stop everything I'm doing and watch the last 2/3 of this movie. And then the next time I would catch the first, you know what I mean? So it's just always been one of those good movies of mine that I absolutely love.
I had one friend, and I don't know which one it was, but he had recorded it off TV, one of the Indiana Jones, and it was on one time when we were all over there, and he was watching it through a different lens though, because he was like, watch this, and you could see there's like a Jeep that goes over a cliff at the end.
Yeah.
And you could see the guy jump out, and then the Jeep rolls and explodes, and then went to commercial break, and it was this little kid, and he's like, Mom, he's holding up his finger that's got a little cut, and she's like, oh no, come here, Timmy. And he thought that was the funniest thing, that like transition between
So bad.
somebody burning in a fiery death to suddenly like, oh, I got a paper cut. And then they ate monkey brains, did they not, in one of the movies? That's and then of course the boulder, but I know that more from watching the show at Disney.
At Disney, okay.
And the boulder just put someone in the hospital. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
That giant inflatable boulder that rolls down in the live Indiana Jones show, it still weighs 400 pounds.
Sure.
So it actually came off the track, started going dunk, dunk, making the sound of one of those old 80s
balls from dodgeball.
Yeah, those purple balls. And then so a cast member ran out to stop it, and
got bowled
it
over?
looks like the slowest moving ball. And then when it finally hits the guy, he's got his hands up, he fires like a shotgun backwards.
Oh my God. Well, that would have so much velocity behind it. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay,
Broken
good.
nose.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, this has been a little all over the map. A bit of
We didn't
Christmas,
even do
New Year's.
New Year's resolutions. Did you have a New Year's resolution to be more focused on our podcast? 'Cause
Sure,
that's mine.
Yes. Why not?
All right.
And maybe we'll get some interviews.
So yeah, we'll bring in a third.
There we go. That's something to strive towards.
Let's bring Joel on.
Hey man, just want to hang out for a bit longer.
I'll just slide in at 10 and just turn the third mic on. You're like, whoa, what's this?
What is going on?
I sent him my stand-up, and he never even replied, so I'm guessing he was a huge fan.
Oh, you know what? He's not a great texter. Don't take that personally.
He's like, yeah, man, send me your one.
Yeah, I'll get around to it.
I'll let you know. Because I wanted like his feedback as like one of the best stand-up comics in the city. And I did it once.
Yeah.
And I was super nervous, but I felt pretty good about it.
I thought he said it was good. Like, didn't he listen to some of
He
it?
didn't. If he may have said that to you.
Oh,
You know,
well,
he never
I
said
think I
anything to
heard
me.
him say that.
Okay, we'll just pretend he did.
Sure.
Yes. Well,
Two
thanks,
thumbs
Joel.
up.
Thanks, Joel.
He's probably not listening to this. Okay, that is the first episode 10 of 2026. We should have a brainstorming session.
We should.
For the rest
we'll get
of the
a
year.
brainstorm sesh.
We should make that our resolution to invest more in this and not just think of a topic 5 minutes before we hit record.
Yeah, life's busy.
Yeah.
We're busy.
We are
Thank you
busy.
for still doing this. I
Of
really
course.
enjoy this. I
It
really
is
enjoy
super
this.
fun, and we are going to have to do something fun for our anniversary in May. We'll start thinking about that.
Do you want to finish real quick? Best New Year's Eve memory ever.
Ooh, this is very small,
Okay.
but it was so cool, and I've shared it before on social media. But it's that one thing where people will like, if you start this episode at 11:41,
Yeah.
it's the Phil Collins in the air tonight, the drumming
Drum solo.
It's 11:56 and 11 seconds or something when you start it, and when New Year's hits, it's the drum solo.
Nice.
And we had some people over and we did it and it worked out perfectly. And we were just drunk enough that it was like epic.
Yeah.
And it sticks out of my mind as just because you know how sometimes you want to implement something or try something and you don't time it right or you forget about it, whatever. This was perfect.
Nice.
And I don't know. It just sticks out of my mind of one of those like really fun times. What about yours?
Married June 99. So for our first New Year's Eve as a married couple, we just went and got a room at the Sheraton, but it was Y2K.
Oh, no way.
And there was a big buzz around Y2K. We weren't really biting on, we weren't really paranoid. But when we got there, the person in the front was like, just so you know, we really don't know what's going to happen at midnight. And they gave us this very expensive, professional looking box that had like, it was like Y2K survival kit.
No.
I don't think it said survival, but it was like the Y2K kit.
Yeah.
And he's like, if like the power goes out or whatever, like, here it is. You'll be okay. And so we're like, whoa, feeling the heaviness of this. And we go to the room, we open it up, and it's a fucking glow stick. And we still laugh about that today.
A glow stick.
Yeah, Sheraton
One.
Cavalier.
Just one?
One.
That's it.
Yeah, that was
Nothing
like
else in the box.
That was like a funny like middle finger to the guests. That was like they were.
Oh, it was a joke.
It was like a joke.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, that wasn't their like serious.
I thought it was. I'm like, wow, that's
But
not
they
prepared.
pitched it very seriously. Like, we don't know.
Yes. Okay, that's cute.
If it goes bad at midnight and
Yeah.
like planes start falling out of the sky, you open
Here's
the
your glow
box
stick.
and it was a glow stick.
That's adorable. Do you still have that glow stick?
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't. I'm
We
surprised.
don't. I know, right?
I'm surprised.
As I was telling that story, I was thinking I should have kept that glow stick.
That would have been hilarious. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Okay.
Episode 10 next week.
Episode 10
Milestone.
next week. Milestone. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast. Check back for new episodes wherever you get your podcasts or at cruisefm.com.